Guys, welcome back to the CyberPlaid build. Working on this, trying to design the rear end. I did the quarter panels, did the rear end, and I stood back and I'm like, that's not cyber enough. Too many angles, so I ripped everything off and this is what I came up with. Angular, it's so straight. It just looks weird, it looks funny, but I know where it's headed. It's kind of those things, trust the process, right? Well, let me open this up. Originally, this hip was all the way over here. I cut it off and I added all this on. Makes it look a lot more square, like the Cybertruck looks weird from the, this angle, right? It just looks like a dumpster. That's not what I'm trying to do. So this thing is super hard to make look good without making it look goofy. So this part right here is part of the frame. Up here is all stainless steel. The hips and the rear bumper is actually just raw metal. What I'm gonna do is make molds and then all this metal is gonna come off. This top part will stay. Let's continue to fill it in. There's also gonna be a nice huge diffuser down here. And then obviously the tail light, from here, kind of going like this. This is gonna be all black, black diffuser. It's kind of hard to picture, but let's keep going. Okay, I trimmed this part out. So what I did was, this is basically 40 degrees facing up this way. So when you're looking, this will outline, this bumper part right here. From here, this is gonna be stainless steel and the rest is gonna be black. It's supposed to be black. Okay, now that I got the rear end situated, what I need to do is I need to figure out where I'm going with the roof. You see how I got those two humps over the seats right there? Is that gonna look good or is that too much detail? So what I need to do is I just need to test it out. Styles, basically one flat roof, from edge to edge, and then I'm gonna do the humps that follow along from the front. Let's test it out. All right, I put the tape on. It's kind of hard to see, but it's not gonna be as flat as what it looks like right here. And then in the back right here, it's gonna get extended about another 6 to 7 inches, kind of like swooping, kind of like the back. I'm gonna go with this one panel look because with the two humps over, it might look cool from some angles, like from here, but still overall, I think it's too much design, too many lines, too many, just a little too busy. So I'm going with that one panel look. And what I want to do is I'm going to put the windshield on and I'm going to make that roof kind of smooth it out with the windshield. So as it goes back, and keep in mind, that's going to be black. So windshield black roof. It's gonna be swooping, like really smooth. It's gonna look freaking awesome. Okay, next step, I'm gonna test fit the glass and start going off of that. Now a word from our sponsor, WolfBox. This is a very strong jumper box that I've been using constantly on the CyberPlaid build because I've been disconnecting the auxiliary and high voltage battery to drive in and out, and I weld and you have to get them disconnected, and I pretty much killed my original. So I've been jumping it with this. This comes with a really strong 65 volt charger, C cable, and some really nice clamps. Also has a really strong flashlight for when you need it. Okay, gotta hear the battery come on. All right, there you go. Since this is a very unique situation, let's go try it on a gas car. I'm gonna take the battery off of my Tacoma and see how this performs. That starts up better than my original battery. I'm gonna put the link in the description. Don't get stranded without one. WolfBox. Okay, this is the idea. I want the flow of this window to match the roof all the way back here. Look at this rod. See, it's bent, right? Pretty much as I want to go. Very subtle curve. So what I need to do is roughly, let's say, put that on top, and then right there. Go, continue. About to here to this corner. So I'm gonna build the skeleton with these rods with the same radius. Like if I make one here, I'm gonna do the same one for the opposite side. If I make one here, the same one, for right here. I'll probably do this every about 8 inches. Fill it in, and then it's gonna be sheet metal, and then the top, I'm gonna smooth it out with the fiberglass body filler, my favorite. Love working with that stuff. Be careful with that glass, because when I was working on the Cyber Roadster, I actually had to, when I was making the roof, the top glass, I messed it up so bad. There was like little pits, like every inch, or probably even closer, pits from grinding and welding. High-tech engineering portion of the build. Look at that. All right, guys, so I got all the rods on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Originally I was gonna do 9, but that wasn't necessary. Next step is gonna be the sheet metal, and then I can basically form it with the fiberglass body filler, then make a mold, take that off, and put the fiberglass shell on. That's gonna be in the next video. I'm gonna end this one right now. Guys, I'm doing a giveaway right now. Model S Plaid plus $10,000 cash. One more week. Go to shopthecyber.com. Buy anything from the website and you're entered to win. It's basically everything, all proceeds go to doing what I'm doing here. So don't miss out. One more week left. Peace.